Hello everyone, my name is Joanna, and today I'm going to talk about the bilingualism process in Houston and Colombia. At the exchange, I had the opportunity to know and to talk with Guadalupe and Ariana, two Latina girls who grew up in US in bilingual environments. Guadalupe was born in US into a Mexican family and from a younger age was exposed to Spanish at home, while English was learned in other contexts like schools and university. Instead, Ariana, whose parents are from El Salvador, came out to US when she was only 5 years old. Like Guadalupe, she learned English at the school settings while maintaining Spanish at home. Through those experiences, I was able the opportunity to learn more about the challenges and opportunities involved in those cultures. The comparison of bilingualism process in Houston and Colombia. In Houston, bilingualism or in USA, the bilingualism is very common, especially between English and Spanish. Due to large Latino communities, there are bilingual programs in schools that support the students whose native language is not English. Uh, Bilingualism programs in USA, particularly in Houston, are designed to support in students and develop skills in both languages, in English and Spanish. And it helps students to integrate English speaking culture and society without losing their cultural roots. At the University of Houston, for example, the program Bachelor's Degree, a bilingual early childhood education, trains future teachers to work in bilingual settings. They have courses on teaching methods, assessment for learning, and strategies for working with diverse populations. Instead, the bilingualism in Colombia is mainly focused on learning English as a second language. English begins to be introduced in primary education, but not an immersive environment like Houston. For example, in primary or elementary school, teach basic vocabulary like colors, animals, days of week, food, numbers, and simple expressions are generally taught. Secondary teaching is focuses on grammar and grammar rules with assignments that include translations of books and develop some exercise of grammar. This contrast with the experience of many students in Houston who from a young age can be immersed in both languages and relived the language with the context. I'm going to mention James Cummings' arguments for bilingualism. The scholar James Cummings presents a theory that describes the bilingualism in terms of cognitive and academic skills beyond simply speaking in two languages. Cummings argues that bilingualism involves both the development of basic communicative skills and academic language proficiency. Cummings distinguishes between academic language proficiency, which refers to the ability to understand and use language in academic context. Cummings refers that the bilingual students can speak in social situations, but they need support and time to learn and the use of language in other contexts like academic contexts like school and universities. They need time to develop their language in that situations. a reflection on my role as a teacher and the development of my professional identity. In my teaching practice, I want to create an inclusive and respectful environment where every student can feel valued, regardless of their language or culture of origin. I aspire for my students not only to learn English but also to feel pride in their native language and cultural identity. Another important value is a practical immersion. That is, that students can learn the language by using real situations and academic settings, not just teach them grammar, um, eh, grammar exercises. This aligns with the idea that language is a communication tool that opens doors and breaks down cultural barriers. My goal for my future is to teach English in a way that the students don't feel that it's only a subject, but they consider that English is a powerful tool to understand the world and help them to connect with other people, with other cultures, and they think that the English or other language, a second language, is a powerful tool of communication and can achieve them to achieve their dreams. I want a language learning to also be a personal and cultural development experience for them.